Hello, Francesca coming to talk to you about the colour potential cards. Thank you for being there. And I'm quite excited because we're going to do something a bit different today, something I haven't done before. Now this is something we use quite a lot in the family. My husband Phil particularly likes this way of using the cards. And it is to pick one card for what you want to do more of and one card for what you want to do less of. And this can be a bit tricky because, as you know, they're all positive. Why would you want to do less of something that's positive? So we'll have to see how it goes. So this is really good if you're going into something again. So if you are going into a new relationship, going into a new project, going into a new creative act, and you've done it before and it hasn't gone that well, and you want to do it again, obviously, so it goes better, but you don't want to make the same mistakes again. So this is what this can be called. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. So we're going to pick two groups of cards, and one is going to be more of and the other is going to be less of. So decide which group you would like to go with, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that I know what to say when the cards come up. So group one, this is what you need to do more of in your new project, new endeavour. Oh. So this, you know by now, there are three white light cards. So three cards without any colour on. Or you could say have all the colours in them, as white light does. And this is gratitude. The three white light cards are slightly higher, you could say, than the other cards. Now, gratitude is spoken a lot about these days, and it can get a bit annoying. Gratitude journals, all that kind of thing. And I think it's best, you know, when gratitude is spontaneous. But in this case, it's about really appreciating every step of the way, and not thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to go badly, or just appreciating the new person, the new project, whatever it is. Just saying quietly to yourself, thank you for sending me this, thank you for allowing it to unfold like this. And I mean, I do believe with this whole gratitude stuff, the more you do it, the better things become. So gratitude, white light, think of all the colours. I mean, this is an amazing card to be doing more of. You could also maybe think, last time you went into this particular arena, were you a bit fearful? Did you not let the gratitude come through? You could have a little think about that. This is group number one, what you need to do less of. Fingers crossed that I'll know what to say about it. And it is, playfulness. Okay, I can do this one, Light blue, playfulness. So really, play, I mean, I'm always on about play. I think it's absolutely vital, particularly, well, in any of the things, in relationships, in creativity. Now this is a big one for me. I can get into too much playfulness. I really can, and not take things seriously enough. So this is what it's saying. Again, all tiny bits. The next time you're going into this thing you want to do again, just take it a tad more seriously. Just a tad. You've still got to have playfulness, but if you're like me, you're probably not like me at all, but you overdo the playfulness. So, I mean, what a fantastic combination. More gratitude, less playfulness. Again, it's not saying no playfulness, just a little less. Just take it a little bit more seriously. I don't feel that's quite the right word. Just take it grounded in yourself a bit more. Own it a bit more. That's what it is. Own it a bit more rather than letting it all play out. Own it a bit more. Does that make sense? I hope so. Right. Group number two, what you need to do more of this time round is spirituality. It likes to come up, this card. It's purple, highest chakra, highest vibration of colour, shortest wavelength of colour. Spirituality, this has nothing to do with you believing in God or not. This is to do with, and I did a reading about this the other day, where I said sometimes we can get too grounded, too into the next step. Okay, I'm getting it now. So this is a new project. So you need to let it breathe a bit, rather than do. What have I, head down, what have I got to do next? Spend a bit of time with your head in the heavens. Spend a little bit of time letting your spirit breathe, letting the whole project breathe. The tiniest drop of purple is all you need. Now this is really speaking to me, so I hope it's speaking to you. If you got group number 2, if you picked group number 2, last time you went into this, were you a bit, it's got to work, and you didn't allow for breath, for the angels, for the heavens, for something beyond you, something outside of you to come in and help with this project. If that's too much for you, just breathe in this project. Don't get constricted by what you have to do, and allow your spirit to breathe and enjoy it a bit. Maybe you didn't enjoy it enough last time. Oh, right. Group 2, what you need to do less of. Integration. Ooh, that's interesting. It's come up a bit, integration. Now, integration, I'm going to have to think about this a little bit. The reason integration is magenta is it's to do with the magenta healing ray, which incorporates, which a lot of healers use, incorporates the animal low colour of red. When I say low, I mean in wavelength and vibration. And the high, as we've just been talking about, purple. And it incorporates the two, it becomes the magenta ray. So it's something about doing less integration. Can I work out what this is about? Well, given we want more spirituality, and purple is a part of the integration. This is proving quite difficult for me. Integration, less integration. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. You want to really be aware of the spirit side. So this is the integration of the animal and the spirit side. As some people believe, we are the bridge between the animal and the spirit. And maybe when you've been doing this project, you've just been sort of getting everything to go together like that. And you need more different, I'm getting a bit, different tributaries of action. So rather than keeping the animal and the spirit together all the time, you want to be, here we go, you want to be a bit animalistic sometimes. You want to be fierce. And then at other times, you want to be spiritual. So you don't want to be combining them together all the time. Now, this is just a little bit less of. So of course you can combine them, but just allow them to separate out a bit. Allow a bit more of the spiritual, as we know, to go off on its own, and a bit more of the do, the animal, the traipsing through the ground to go off on its own. And don't make them come together the whole time. That's it. I hope that spoke to you. Well, that was very interesting. And if it means nothing to you, we'll just blame Phil. Well, I think it will mean something. So thank you. Thank you for joining me in colour.